Make it flow.
What?
I don't know. Make it flow like a river.
I think you got a bit of Harry and Willie there, lad.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so I think I need to cut my grass again.
You ought to see my grasses. My grass is bloody knee-high. The bloody strimmer broke. I was looking at strimmers today at the car boot sale, but they're too expensive. Nice, but no, when you sell a banged up second-hand old strimmer, you should pay a fiver for it. They're like 15 quid. This is the rocks. Bloody 15 quid, my arse. Cheeky bastards.
So what's everybody been up to? Slurpy Dave and what are other guys other you guys that comment? Was someone, was he from Missouri or someone like
They're
that?
from Michigan.
Michigan.
Lad from Michigan, yeah.
He was saying he enjoys our channel. And yeah.
You know, you always mention all the people who commented and subscribed and all that, but you can't remember the bloody name.
That's why I wrote it down that time.
That was
Didn't
like, yeah.
Right? Oh, because is it just me or just getting older? Yeah, they've got to put me on statins as well. You on statins?
I must have been starting for ages, mate.
Statins.
He's on statins because he's a fat pig, and I'm on it because I've got a dodgy ticker. You great fat
Yeah.
lump.
You just pay bloody. How much you pay for your dodgy ticket that doesn't work
Oh,
properly?
you're in this dodgy ticker.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Pig. Arthur.
Arthur on the buses. Holiday on the buses. What a film, eh?
We were
That
talking
bit-
about this
yeah.
yesterday. That bloody marvellous scene where Arthur and Olive crash into the bridge and all the luggage flies into the river.
She goes, Arthur, oh, Arthur. And on the way, right at the end of the film, they're coming back, and she goes, Arthur. And he goes, what? Luggage goes into the river again. What
What do you want?
She, oh, I'm just saying this is where our luggage went in last time.
That's right, they're in the bloody room and she's got a bra like that, it's full of sand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's from a very funny film. If you've not seen it, and you like good old fashioned English slapstick comedy,
I wouldn't say it was slapstick, I just think it was 70s.
is it 70s?
Yeah,
Or
like-
very early 70s? It's got Blakey in it, Norm.
Well, it was filmed at Pontins, wasn't it? Was it Pontins Southport?
I think it was, or was it Pontins Prestatin? I think it was Pontins Prestatin it was filmed.
The kid puts ink in his water pistol and squirts it all over the walls.
You know what? I've often wondered this with Welsh towns. How come? Where did he come up with that name? You know, Prestatin. You need to press that in, eh?
Well, we were just talking about statins.
No, statin. Yeah, Prestatin. Yeah, but you know, you need to that button press that in. Maybe I don't know. Where did you get it from? Eddie Taft's on here. Oh, probably won't be after our video the other week.
About the sheep.
Right, sheep, yeah. So, what you got planned for the rest of the week then, Bob?
What are we on today? Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Well, I've got to try and wring the blood from a stone and get housekeeping off our Harry. Tighter than a Samuel's arsenic and a sandstone, that lad. Honestly.
You have to sort that out.
Tighter than a camel's arse and a sandstone.
Oh, you won't work tomorrow. Next 2 days. Hey, working part-time.
You want to get yourself a dicky ticker, mate, you don't have to work.
Well, that's it. We've done our bit anyway. haven't we? You know, people look at us and go, look at the state of him. Well, I say I do work. I don't claim any benefits. I work part time. But if you got a digiticket and you know you can't work, that's a different thing. But we've done our bit when we were younger.
Still got 40 years in.
That's it. You had a few jobs here, haven't you, Bob?
Mm.
What did you start doing first?
Very first, I did my apprenticeship in upholstery, and I used to manufacture. Get stuffed. Hey. I used to do deep buttoned pub furniture.
That's why you've got a bit of a thing for a deep, some red oxboard
Yeah.
wingback.
I used to make all
Chesterfield.
the bar furniture.
Chesterfield chair.
I remember my first day on the job. We got a load of bar stools in, and we had to strip the old covers off them. And he says to me, "Start stripping off the old covers off these bloody things." So I was right, no problem. So I started. I've gone through about 15 of them. And the boss comes down and says, "What the bloody hell are you doing?" I said, "I was told to strip these." He says, "They're the ones we've just covered, you silly arses." Them, fucking hell. I'm going to get sacked on my first day. Bloody hell. I felt a right bloody one. Nice fucking Charlie.
All right, Charlie, eh? Well, I started out as apprentice joiner. That wasn't very good. But when I went on site, it was in Manchester, near the courts. There was a place called Key House. It had 6 floors, and they were doing 6 floors of toilets, doing them up. And one day I was sort of, they didn't really have much to give me, and the guy says, "Right, on the second floor, there's about 30 doors." He said they need to be put on the 5th floor. So go and take them up the stairs, stack them up. You can either get them in the lift, but you know, probably better walking up the stairs.
With 30 doors?
Yeah, these bloody heavy doors. Anyway, so I did it. It took me about 3 hours. I was knackered at the end.
Fucking hell.
I said, so I went back to the cabin. I says, "I've done that now." I said, "Right, come on, let's go and have a look." So he gets in the lift. He goes like this. I thought, he's pressed floor number 4, and we got out. He says, "Well, where are they?" I said, "They're on the 5th floor." He said, "I said the 4th floor," and he just had a big smile on his face. "I want them on the 4th floor," and he just did it on purpose. He just didn't give me something to do. He just messing me around.
I remember that time when you worked at that building place and they had you looking for cement worm.
Cement worm. Well, I didn't really get that. I thought, what are they on about? And we looked at this. All these bubbles coming up from the concrete, and they said, "Didn't you check the bag? Didn't you check the bag?" And I was like, "You are," and they all started laughing. Well,
Yeah, they got me on the get to the engineering place to buy some screws, and asked for a long stand while you were there.
yeah, go and get a long stand.
Go and get a long stand. Oh, and, I got one. It was pretty half an hour. Half an hour he left me stood there.
Or a tin of tartan paint, eh? Well, I remember when I worked at this picture frame factory. Well, somebody had told me about this. It was our mate Neil who told me about it. So I said it to this lad. He said, "I'll go to the butcher shop. This young lad, what do you want me to get?" I said, Get us a balloon cheese sandwich, please." And he went, "You what?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Put some pickle on it." So he went, and he come back about an hour later. He was going bright red, going mad, because he said, "Yeah, can I have that bell end cheese sandwich?" The woman would go, "You are."
Well, he
Hey, I did say that before to that woman, didn't I? How much are your jugs?
yeah, he bought a Pyrex jug. He said to this girl behind me, "Can I have a look at your jugs?"
How much are your jugs? I said. But she didn't laugh. She didn't even get it. So, lost my
That
chance.
was a case of mild sexual harassment, Giz.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, talking about getting sent to the shop to get pretty outrageous stuff. They asked me to go to the bakery and get ask for a split quin with split quin with cream.
That's Neil.
That was Neil, yeah. Yeah.
Did you go?
I went, yeah. And she went dead straight faced. "I'm sorry, but we don't do those." I was like, all right, fair enough. Went back. Here's me, little 16-year-old innocent. "Oh, they didn't do a split cream with cream."
Split quin with cream.
Split cream with cream. Oh. And another time they sent me around the Arndale Centre to get all the butties and that, and they'd shove a sign on my back saying, "I am a cunt."
Well, you are.
Well, I went all around this bloody Arndale centre, big shopping centre, getting all the butties and all the everything. And what? Oh God!
I remember working in his picture factory place, and this lad Gary Arrowsmith. I was working with one day, and I used to have this leather jacket, like a biker's leather jacket, with tassels on it. And he got me, but he got it off me, and he just ran off with it. And I didn't see it for about 3 months. I said, "You're going to give it us back? You're going to give it us back?" And eventually, he said, "Do you want me to tell you where it is?" I said, "Yeah." And there's like stacks and stacks and stacks of boxes full of frames. I mean, thousands. He says, 5 across, 3 up on that rack. And there was so I had to pull all these boxes down like this, and after work like this. It took me about half an hour. And then eventually I got the right box, and there it was, my leather jacket in his box. Hey? There's just things he used to do.
Yeah. He's breaking in The Apprentice.
Can't do that now though, can they? Get
Well,
told off.
they start going crying to human resources. Oh, he's taking the piss out of me. I don't like it. Oh, I tell you what that bloody Neil did to me once at work.
What?
He took the ham out of my sandwiches and he replaced it with some pink leather. And I got my sarnie out and I went, ooh, and I thought, what the hell's wrong with my sarnie? Bloody laughing at me.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
I'm going to collar him about that. I never did get my hand back.
That's a belter, isn't it? Yeah, a belt, it might have been a belt.
Piece of bloody pink leather.
Well, I'd love to see your face.
Oh.
Funny.
Jokes they play on The Apprentice. Brilliant.
We used to do it all the time. At the picture frame factory, I used to work a thing called a chopper. This thing, machine that had these 2 blades on it, go up and down, and go bang, 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 bang. And these bits of picture frame would fly out. And we fill these boxes full of like lengths, you know, this bit or this bit. But what we do, some of the girls, they come and they pick the box up, and they take it to where they were going to stick them together on a pinner. And we do it all the time. We're in a full box. We knew it was coming. We'd slit the bottom of the thing with a Stanley knife, you know. So she come along, she'd go like this.
That was just cruel.
You know, we used to do that. We used to do the cup trick, because he had this thing where they put the foot to press this button, which brought these pins down. Which where they put the foot was like had this bit round it. You used to get a blue plastic cup and you shove it in. They'd go like this, me like this, pushing the foot. You know, you can't see it because my hand doing it, but my foot, you know. He'd be pushing the foot, and the cup would be in it, stuck, so it wouldn't work. You get bollocks off the boss. That was a day.